breaking news I wanted to bring to you guys via live stream, emergency live stream session. Christian Watson active, will play week number 17. Now, this isn't to say he couldn't come out and in warm-ups and this could be, something that backfires, or this could be something where, he's walked out, he's signing autographs, he walked out into the field, he's stretching, he's doing warm-ups now. But this isn't to say he doesn't have some kind of last-second situation that pops up and he ends up sitting. We're going to talk about this real quickly. The Fantasy Football Show emergency session begins now.
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios, it's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
A little emergency, whoa. Emergency session here. Christian Watson, who's breaking that off? Is that a Lat Murray run? We got a lot going on here. In this week 17. We got ETN going off. We got Swift going off finally. McKinnon doing well. We got Minshew crap in the bed. Hardcore. Fields doing really well on the ground. We got a lot going on. A lot of good and bad. A mixed bag of everything going on here in week 17. Hopefully all of you are doing well. Hopefully you're all treading water. Hopefully if anybody has something negative going on within their lineup, you've got a bunch of positive as well. So hang tight as we break down some of this. I'm not going to be live super long right now. I just want to come on here and give everybody a warning shot that Christian Watson will be active or is active and should be playing week number 17. I'm firing him up in several leagues without hesitation. I would recommend you do it as well, but please understand the risk. He could go out there and be limited. He could be a decoy today, or he could go out and have 2 touchdowns and 150 yards. Really could go 100,000 different ways, and you just need to know you're taking on a whole lot of risk putting him out there. You're taking on a whole lot of risk by sitting him. It almost feels equal in terms of that risk level. Like you sit him, it's a big risk. You play him, it's a big risk. This is what they call high risk, high reward. Look it up in the dictionary. There's a picture of Christian Watson sitting right there. It says week number 17. Minshew, would you please do something? Minshew tossing a bomb. Caught. This looks like a touchdown. This looks like a Minshew. A Gardner Minshew touchdown. Touchdown Gardner Minshew to A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown, Gardner Minshew. Let's go. Finally. Goodness gracious. Yeah, the Jaguars bench starters, we figured that was probably coming. Gardner Minshew to A.J. Brown. Saddle up, giddy up, get on your horse, A.J. That was nice to see. Woo! Christian Watson, fire him up. Doing it live. Oh, man. I needed that A.J. Brown touchdown. Also, Swift looking pretty good. Now we're confused. Fantasy worlds are going to be ultra confused walking into week number 1 of 2023. Walking into August drafts, July drafts. Walking into early January and February mock drafting. Because we'll be mock drafting very, very soon, within days. We'll be mock drafting maybe even tomorrow night or Tuesday or Wednesday. And where do we take DeAndre Swift? If he finishes like a monster, what are we doing? Okay. Anyway, fire up your Christian Watson shares. Put him in the lineup. Get him ready. And active. This guy hopefully has a good day. Please understand the risk. I don't want to hear later, Smitty, I put Watson in because of your live stream. There's equal parts risk and equal parts reward. DJ Moore pulling in a nice little long bomb from Darnold. Man, what a mixed bag day. Appreciate you, Sam. What's happening, Silver? What's going on? About to lose to Russ and DJ Moore. Man, that's that is a little rough. But you got this, bro. You can bounce back. You can bounce back. You can get this. I have faith in you. Panthers snapping the ball from about the 30-yard line, handing it off to what looks like Foreman. Flag on the play. Okay. Flag on the play. For my YouTube exclusive group, we're going the $9.99 a month members. We do the 2 Zoom calls. I'm a little behind on the Zoom calls today, so hang tight, okay? Let's go. We might just do an extra long call during the afternoon. I hope you guys understand. All right, let's pull up some of the stats and talk about who's been scoring and who's doing what. So I'm going to pull up ESPN real quick, go over some of the stats. We got Joshua with the super chat. Joshua says start Christian Watson over D. Adams. Probably not, but I definitely want Christian Watson in your lineup, but I can't control that part. I can just say I probably don't sit D. Adams. I don't think you could sit D. Adams in championship week, bro. I get Stidham's throwing him the football, but I don't think I could do it. Evans for Swift. Sat Evans and Swift, Robert. Oh, Robert, I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, Swift is a hard sit, but also a hard play. He's similar to like Watson this week. Watson's risky to bench, risky to play. Swift is risky to bench and risky to play. From the Cardinals game here, let me regurgitate some of the stats here. Blau, 18 of 29, 1 TD. Doesn't look horrible. James Conner, 78 yards. 2 catches for 19 yards. Not horrible. McBride caught the lone touchdown. On the Falcons side of the football, Algier's got a touchdown, 13 carries, 51 yards. Doing some decent work there. Drake London has been kind of quiet, 3 catches for 25 yards. That's the Cardinal-Falcon game. Currently in the Bears-Lions game, we have Fields with 33 yards passing, 1 TD, 1 INT, 118 rushing. So kind of a mixed bag, but still a decent day. Montgomery crap in the bed, 4 carries for 20 yards. He does have 1 catch for 4 yards. Komet's got 1 catch for 13 yards and a touchdown. So Komet did grab the touchdown. So Komet having a pretty decent day given the touchdown. Salvaged it so far. Maybe he still does something good. Broncos Chiefs game. We've got Russell Wilson with 1 TD, 158 yards passing. He's got 23 yards and a rushing touchdown. So Russell Wilson's having a pretty decent day. 43 yards for Lat Murray. Nothing really of note in the receiving department for the Broncos. Patrick Mahomes, 1 TD, 1 INT, 239 yards passing. Pacheco, 18 yards rushing and a touchdown. McKinnon's got 1 rush for 0 yards, but McKinnon does have 4 catches for 49 yards and a touchdown. Kadarius Toney has 3 catches for 68 yards. Travis Kelce's got 5 for 35. So hopefully McKinnon keeps doing good work in the second half here. Dolphins-Patriots game. New England just picked off a pass. Teddy Bridgewater's 1 of 1. I'm sorry, 1 of 1. 1 touchdown, 1 INT, 161, 12 of 19 passing. Mostert, 9 carries for 29 yards. Wilson, 13 carries for 42 yards. Waddle, 40 yards. Mostert, 1 TD, 35 receiving yards, though. Tyreek Hill, 34 yards. Hopefully, Bridgewater and crew get on the task in the second half here. We've got Ramondre Stevenson's 33 yards on 6 carries, and he's got 1 catch for 4 yards. So Damian Harris has 5 rushing attempts. Ramondre's got 6. This is what we kind of worry about. Maybe we would see something along the lines of either an overreaction on everybody's part, and that we'd see Ramondre come out and tear it up. But he was part risk, half risk, half reward today, because there was thoughts that maybe he's in the doghouse for fumbling the football last week and creating that disaster of a lateral losing the game situation to the Raiders the week prior, where there was a walk-off touchdown when it could have went to overtime, and the Patriots would have a shot to win that game. So Doghouse City potentially for Ramondre. On the New England Patriots side of the football, you got Mac Jones with a touchdown and 151 passing yards, and then nothing really of note on the receiving end of the football for the Patriots. Okay, Colts and Giants game. We've got Foles with the 1 INT, Ellinger in the game, 36 yards and a tutty. Zach Moss, 49 yards rushing. Michael Pittman Jr., 26 yards and a touchdown. And then on the Giants side of the football, we got Daniel Jones, 9 rushes for 80 yards and a touchdown. Daniel Jones, 2 passing TDs. I need to take a lap for Dog and Daniel Jones all week. I mean, that lap is well-deserved on my part. Daniel Jones, I don't like the guy as a long-term quarterback whatsoever, but I've been dogging him the last 2 weeks. Guy had 177 yards and 2 TDs. He has 9 carries for 80 yards and a touchdown. That's a really good day. That's a really good day for Daniel Jones, and I apologize for anybody I said don't start Daniel Jones. That's on me. Barkley, 58 yards. He's got 2 catches for -5 yards, so a lot to be desired from Barkley. Richie James, 76 yards and a touchdown. Good little outing for Richie James so far. Eagles and Saints game. This is a brutal game, or has been so far. Taysom Hill, 24 yards passing. Kamara, 67 yards rushing. Taysom Hill, 17 yards rushing and a touchdown on the ground. Kamara's got 1 catch for 7 yards. Lave's 4 for 42. A lot to be desired there. And now Bridgewater's out of the game. This Dolphins situation's looking pretty grim. 211 yards for Gardner and a touchdown. Sanders, 55 yards rushing. A.J. Brown, 93 yards and a touchdown on 3 catches. Devontae Smith, 6 catches for 71 yards. Not bad. Goddard, 45 yards. Not bad. I think Minshew could turn this around and have a really good and successful start Christian Watson over D. Adams again. I don't think I'd do that, but I do find a way to get Christian Watson in the lineup. Is that another rushing touchdown by Daniel Jones? Or is that a replay? Is that another rushing touchdown, or is that a replay? Someone tell me that's a replay. Daniel Jones in winning weeks. Is that another rushing touchdown? So Teddy Bridgewater in the medical tent. Skylar Thompson's in the game for the Miami Dolphins. Anything can happen is true. Who's that? Who caught that touchdown pass? Smith for the Carolina Panthers. Not a replay. Daniel Jones doing it live. Wow. Daniel Jones, 11 carries for 91 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground and 2 tutties and 177 passing. Daniel Jones single-handedly winning fantasy football championships if you've got him in your lineup. Unreal. And take a lap for me for dogging on him. I'm sorry. Playoff Daniel. Wow. Impressed. I'm impressed. Man, that's crazy. 4 TDs. Unbelievable. Need JJ to go off. I do too. Send him to the moon. Daniel Jones.
To the moon.
Definitely playoff Daniel. God. I mean, not a lot of people in there were a couple Daniel Jones questions I remember. I feel bad. Sam Darnold, 3 TDs. I mean, this is the weird part about fantasy football. If Sam Darnold goes out 224 and 3 TDs, Gardner Minshew is barely getting 1, you know? It's tough. Daniel Jones, number 1 QB next year, no silver. But you never know, he could be relevant. Watson scrambling. Deshaun Watson scrambling. Deshaun Watson getting knocked down. He does not look the same. He's not elusive. He looks rusty. Deonta Foreman, 33 yards. DJ Moore, 117 and a tutty. Darnold, 3 TDs. Tom Brady, 1 TD, 266. Leonard Fournette, 23 yards rushing. Rachaad White, 14 yards rushing. Mike Evans, 107 and a touchdown. Godwin, 6 for 94. Rachaad White, 4 catches for 28 yards. And then I think we got one more game to look at here. One more game. No, 2 more. Browns, Commanders, box score. Watson, 136 and 2 touchdowns. I mean, Watson is having a good day. 6 for 31, but he doesn't look the same, you know. But, I mean, he's doing well today. 8 of 17, 2 touchdowns, 136. Watson's got 6 for 31 on the ground. So this is his best day that he's had. As soon as I say that, Watson's going to start looking like his old self. I mean, he already has 2 TDs. He's having a good day. For Browns fans, I hope he bounces back. Nick Chubb, 12 carries for 94 yards, having a day. Amari Cooper, 72 yards and a tutty, looking good. And Njoku, 21 yards on 1 catch. Commander's side of the football, Carson Wentz is who we thought he was. 2 INTs, 97 yards passing. Brian Robinson, 24 totes for 87 yards. Dotson, 3 catches for 37. McLaurin, 2 for 25. And then the final game to review is the Jaguars-Texans game. And in that game, looking at the box score, ladies and gentlemen, Trevor Lawrence, 152 and 1 INT. ETN, a $108 on 9 carries, 12 yards a pop, 1 TD. Could have had such a big, much bigger day. They took him out. Obviously, the starters are resting, but he did have 3 catches for 32 yards. Zay Jones, 3 for 24. Kirk, 2 catches for 21 yards. Bad day for the receivers and for Lawrence. It's a bad day for Lawrence in general, but ETN exploded. Texans, nothing of note. 0 to look at. No, that's it. All right, fire up your Christian Watson shares. Hopefully he doesn't, pull up limp or get used as a decoy. Let me hit Twitter one more time. Let me hit the news wires. Let me hit everything real quickly just to make sure I've got all my bases covered. And we tackle this as best we can. Active against the Vikings. Christian Watson, according to 4 or 5 sources here. Watson just came through the tunnel, signed a couple of autographs that is now stretching on the field. Seems like he's going to give it a go. I don't like that terminology, give it a go. It's terminology like that makes us hesitate, and then he blows up, and we're like, oh my God. But then again, it is a point of emphasis that it is equal parts risk and reward today for Christian Watson owners. Understand that. If you've got a safer option, I'm not saying go with it, and I'm not saying don't go with it. It's all case by case. But it's pretty hard to sit Watson. Blackbeard celebrating 6 months on a YouTube exclusive membership. Appreciate you, Blackbeard. Smitty to the moon. Thank you, D-Class. Appreciate you. That bomb to Evans was phenomenal. Is that another Mike Evans touchdown? Or is that a replay? Oh my God. Another Mike Evans bomb. Was that live? Tell me that was live. With the volume down, I can't hear if there's any kind of replay action going on. I believe that was another touchdown bomb to Mike Evans. Mike Evans doing it live. 170 and 2. This is why you don't sit Mike Evans. Okay? I may have been late to the party on this Mike Evans stuff, but delivering today. Shame on anybody that benched Mike. Robert, you benched Mike Evans too? Oh, Robert, you have such a good team though, it seems. You benched Swift, you benched Mike Evans, and you benched who? At least Robert's honest about it. He could come in here and say he didn't. He did it live. Look at Watson. Watson throwing another touchdown. The moment, man, Mike Evans is dropping loads. 8 catches for 170 and 2 tutties. Glad I got him in pretty much all my Underdog fantasy promo code Smitty. Match up to $100 in your first deposit. Go play Underdog fantasy promo code Smitty. I'll drop the link in the description and the live chat, and I'll pin it in the live chat. But I've got this guy Mike Evans and Godwin and Brady in pretty much every single Underdog playoff draft I have. And the thing that's amazingly good about that is they're very undervalued. They won't be doing drafts tonight, and we can do drafts literally until our heart's content over and over and over heading into the playoffs. I pinned that link. Go play Underdog. Maybe you can get in a draft right now and draft them before the game ends. But is that a touchdown? Who scored that? Is that Fordson? That's Bell. Bell caught that touchdown. Tight end. Maybe he's down at the 1. Be down at the 1, Bell. Ring his bell. All right, guys. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you all. Go get him. Today's Mike Evans Day. 8 catches, 172 tutties. Today's Tom Brady Day. 327, 2 tutties. Go get it. Go have a day. I'll see you all later.